Rodyon a lot. I ka travay tan, si ou senti ko pa cordial, quarantine ko, pas en contact et puis l'autre, en cas où te toi pe exposé. C'est un écuyer, free one ou ben n'importe clinique yo pou. Les pays a dimi à clé, ça veut dire les supermarkets, pharmacies et puis ATM, yo accessible avant c'était souhait. Pays à clé en plein, ça veut dire tout bagay fermé à 24 heures. Servi protocole comme sorti par bureau indication santé. Nous tout ensemble, ça sauve vermine corona. Si nous tous servi Jidla à toutes les.
Together let us win this war. Say we shall be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.
Welcome back to the live from the studios of GIS. We are bringing you more information, more updates as it pertains to COVID-19. We are talking to you from the command center, the information command center of the COVID-19 response here in St. Lucia. In studio, we have quite a few people. I hope we are observing the COVID-19 ordinances as we should in terms of physical distancing, but it's all for a great cause. We have some presentations being made as a follow-up to the telethon on Sunday, Easter Sunday, to raise funds for the personal protective equipment for our frontliners. And this morning, I now hand over to Ms. Jareen Georges of the Ministry of Tourism. Good morning, Jareen. All is well?
Good morning, Jessie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, so listeners and viewers, as you know, on Sunday we held what we dubbed the National COVID-19 Response Telethon. Of course, that raised the $2.5 million. And with us in the studio, we have Mr. Ronald Ramjetan, who is the junior, who is the executive director of Baron Foods Limited. And this morning, Baron Foods is here to donate $25,000 in cash. Overall, Baron Foods made a donation of $60,000, of which $35,000 worth of products. Mr. Ramajatan, I invite you to offer a few words before the handover.
Good morning. So on behalf of the Baron Foods team, this is just our way as a company, local company, which is well developed in the St. Lucian society, of our way of just giving back to all of our frontliners. And on behalf of everybody, we say thank you. They would have mentioned that we gave an overall donation worth of $60,000. So 25 is monetary and 35 in products, which is sauces, condiments, spices.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ronald, the younger of the two Ronalds. Thank you for the opportunity here. Sure. Come on, Ms. Donnelly, the permanent secretary of tourism, worked very hard, so we put you between the two men. And Jerain is the mic is right in front of you. Thank you very much. Of course. Yeah.
Thank you again to Baron Foods St. Lucia Limited for this generous donation. Also with us in studio is Ms. Desma Charles of the Bothamshire Foundation, and the Bothamshire Foundation has donated $5,000 to the national COVID-19 response.
Check her audio.
Ms. Charles, we invite you up front.
Just listen to it, what you get.
Good morning, St. Lucia.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Bothamshire Foundation, we are indeed happy and humbled to honor our commitment in assisting our frontline workers who are working so hard to ensure that our lives are saved, that health is preserved. And we take this opportunity to hand over this donation from the Bothamshire Foundation to aid in such a trying and troublesome time. Botham was a very thoughtful, kind, caring, and generous individual, and he would no doubt be at the front line in assisting those who are assisting us. So to carry on his legacy, the foundation saw it fitting to give this donation in aid of our frontline workers who are helping us in this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Charles.
Yes.
Miss or Mrs.?
Ms. Charles.
Ms. Charles?
Yes.
Okay, no Mrs. just yet. All right. Thank you very much.
Now you would have noted that on Sunday, $2.5 million EC was raised. However, we continue to channel the much needed funds through our GoFundMe page, which will close off on May 12th. As of now, $59,025 has been raised via the GoFundMe account. It remains open, so anyone who wishes to make a donation can do so. If you also wish to donate locally, that platform for donation is still open. The account number at Bank of St. Lucia is 1045-11121, and the name on the account is National Community Foundation. Now, for those listening regionally and internationally, if you want to donate via the local bank account, you can also do so with the SWIFT code BOSLLCLC. So again, this morning we say thank you to Baron Foods Limited and thank you to the Bothamshire Foundation. And I invite Minister Fede, who has been the chairperson of the National COVID-19 Response Committee, to offer a few words.
Well, thank you very much, Jerain. This morning I am especially grateful to the corporate social responsibility shown by the Baron Foods company it's a symbol of St. Lucian success. So we received a check donation here from young Ronald, whose father, Ronald Sr., started the company many, many years ago. And it has quickly become not just a St. Lucian success, but a Caribbean success. And it's good to see them helping St. Lucia in its time of need. So thank you, and please pass on our greatest appreciation to your entire management and the employees of your company. And we wish your company many, many more years of success. The $35,000 worth in products is going to go to a national feeding program, and that feeding program is going to reach out to the vulnerable. We're attempting to reach at least 10,000 individuals all across St. Lucia. At times in our COVID response, we will have to limit the commercial activities, which would include supermarkets, which would no doubt put disabled individuals, elderly individuals, bedridden individuals at severe risk. And so what we are attempting to do with care packages and with food is to try to meet them every step of the way. So this will no doubt go a very long way. Secondly, I would like to thank Ms. Charles and the board of the Botham Jean Foundation for their tremendous donation here today. Your foundation is one that's built on faith and courage and hope and tenacity, and it's such an inspiration to all of St. Lucia, and we are very, very grateful that you are coming on board. Having a partner like you is certainly a great source of encouragement, and please pass on our kindness, appreciation to the Jean family and all the members of your foundation as well. I would like to join Joreen in encouraging those of you who would still like to give that the GoFundMe page is available for online support on the internet. I think she said it's over 60,000 now. The target is 400,000, Joreen. So we are full of thanks, full of appreciation to all the private individuals who have given over the last few days. Thank you very much.
And I agree with Minister Felice. It will not only benefit our frontline workers, but the COVID-19 response will also benefit the National Feeding Program, and so we encourage you to give as much as you can. And we also understand that there are people who cannot give at this time, and we sympathize with you, and we all look forward to the day when life will be back to normal, although we may have to adopt a new normal. Once again, thank you, and I hand over to Jesse Leos and Mr. Carlton Cook Cyril in studio.
Thank you very much, Joreen. Ms. Joreen George is there from the Ministry of Tourism. We just saw a presentation from two entities, the Botham Jean Foundation and Baron Foods St. Lucia Limited, delivering presentations and checks toward the cause of the COVID-19 response here in St. Lucia. Mr. Ronald Ramchatan Jr., Executive Director at Baron Foods, making the check presentation, and that's the sum of $25,000 to go toward the National Feeding Program that was mentioned by the Prime Minister under the Social Stabilization Plan. So we just had a report this morning of the plan of the program, the meals program being rolled out from Sunday, I believe it was, and so quite a wonderful initiative, and it's beginning to be funded by commercial businesses. Just to continue, we have also $35,000, I believe, in products being given by Baron Foods St. Lucia as well. So we would like to say thank you very much to Baron Foods for availing themselves both in their products and in cash towards this venture. Also, the Botham Jean Foundation making their presentation today to go towards the efforts for the COVID-19 response. Ms. George has also mentioned the GoFundMe account that is now opened. It will be closed off on May 12th, but the goal is to raise $400,000. So we're encouraging persons and entities who are able to make their contributions through that medium. However small, it all adds up, and the target is $400,000. So we hope that you're able to, again, she mentioned, for those of you who aren't able to, keep St. Lucia in your thoughts and prayers. St. Lucians residents here on island and those in the diaspora, we're all feeling the effects of COVID-19. And so if you're able to give, if you're not able to give, we're all in this fight together to ensure that St. Lucia comes out on top as best as possible after COVID-19. Carlton?
Merci, Jesse Léance. Encore, on me dit, pour vous qui avez qui ça qu'a fait ici à bon matin, là, on va échanger, là, il vient pour dimanche, nous tenons téléphone ici. Raison pour téléphone, c'était pour amasser l'argent pour ces gens qui ont combattu 20 minutes. C'est les gens qui devant, là, il vient pour goumer 20 minutes COVID-19. On a bien tant, nous avons amassé à peu près $2.5 millions. $2.5 millions. Quoi, à bon matin, qu'on promet en chaise, mon qui te promet c'est l'agence nous en compagnie ici en studio ensemble et puis nous qui vini faire présentation ça en parmi eux là vini pour Baron Foods nous est jeune homme qui représenter compagnie puis papa et monsieur Ronald Ram Jatan. Il a, et puis, yo bay $60,000, $60,000, 35 000 en ça kay aller pour produire et puis pour assister les vini pour différents produits au kay vle et matrio et hodia ka amasser l'argent ça yo bay $25,000 quand yo fait présentation ça bon matin un grand merci pour recevoir l'argent ça c'était honorable Dominique Fédé et Jean qui sorti hot bureau qui est responsable pour projet ça. L'autre monde qui était ici c'est Beaufemme Jean Fondation Beaufemme Jean. Il était ici avec ces monde ça bail $5,000 et puis là ça été fait par Mazer Charles. Encore un pile de fête là pour vous qui a suivre ça qu'a fait ici à Yokado, les vini pour sur internet et vous qui l'autre pays en wizon Caraïbes qui voulait bailler en bagage qui voulait assister et participer yo ka dit ça ouvert toujours ni local et ni l'autre pays pour date l'année à peu près $59,000 américains gens amassé et yo ka do GoFundMe qui c'est adresse là yoni à sous computer si vous voulez faire donation vous voulez bailler un bagage assister yo cadeau on est aller sur GoFundMe et puis adresse là St. Lucia National COVID-19 response ou peut faire ça et pour vous sur le pays aussi et vous voulez voir l'argent yo ba ou à compte là pour Banque St. Lucie Bank of St. Lucia et les mois compte là c'est 04 5 yon D yon. Encore, je vais répéter, Banque St. Lucie, Bank of St. Lucia, à compte là, c'est yon 04 5 yon D yon. Eh bien, si vous voulez faire un transfert, encore, il y a cadeau Swift Code, Bank of St. Lucia LC. Aussi, il y a cadeau, on est juste les 12 mai. Les 12 mai, si vous voulez assister, si vous voulez bailler un petit donation, n'importe ça, il y a on est juste les 12 mai pour faire ça. C'est ça qui était après coup ici dans un moment ici dans un studio. Vas-y, Jesse.
Thank you. We are now due for a break. Thank you once again to the entities making their presentations today and to all of the entities, organizations, businesses, individuals both here and abroad making donations toward the COVID-19 response in St. Lucia cause. We'd like to thank you very much for any donation. We appreciate the prayers as well. We appreciate the well wishes. We appreciate everybody rooting for St. Lucia at this time. 15 cases, 11 of them have recovered and 2 repatriated repatriated to the UK, and we have 2 recovering very well in isolation at the moment. So things are going well. We'd like to thank the Ministry of Health and Wellness for their continued efforts in flattening the curve. We've seen the implementation of the partial shutdown, the curfew being implemented to reduce the mobility of persons, zoning to reduce the mobility of persons up and down the country. If you do not need to go out, if you do not need to head out, do not, because it comes at a serious cost to the country. If you go out, we increase the likelihood of transmission. We want to keep everyone as safe as possible. We want to keep our frontliners as safe as possible. It is your responsibility, it is everyone's responsibility to ensure that we can bring this thing to a halt in St. Lucia as much as possible. We are due for a break, as I mentioned. Do stay tuned. We have more coming up this morning. We're going to be speaking to the head of Health OECS, Dr. Carleen Radix, and she will be giving us an update on the regional approach to dealing with COVID-19. Do stay tuned.
These are my new superheroes. That's why they're all wearing masks, doing everything they can to keep everyone in St. Lucia safe. You don't think we know who you are, but we see you every single day. You are my friend's dad, my uncle, my father, my best friend's mom, my aunt, and the guy next door. You are the best of all of us, working together to save the world.
Not all superheroes get to wear capes, but you might have noticed they're all wearing masks. So, be a hero and wear one too. Stay safe, your Digicel family.
Cette lisi ka registre ve min corona ek I ka fe mouvement ek an chay vites tan chaque canef ka kouye pour viligence publique la fe wolo parler en place publique kon bol en main base ti boutique changer distance sociale 6 pieds hod yon a lot I ka travay tan si ou senti ko pa cordial quarantine ko pas en contact et puis l'autre en cas où te toi pe exposé c'est un ekouye free 11 ou ben n'importe clinique yo pou les pays a dimi à clé ça veut dire les supermarkets pharmacie et puis ATM yo accessible avant c'était souhait pays à clé en plein ça veut dire tout bagay fermé à 24 heures servi protocole comme sorti par bureau indication santé nous tout ensemble ça sauver vers min corona si nous tout servi jidla à toutes les
Together let us win this war. Saint Lucia be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.
We at war with a virus, ready to harm us. Panic is not the answer. We can win this together.
Often use hand sanitizer, better yet use soap and water.
We must protect each other if we are to beat this corona.
Together let us win this war. Be a soldier for St. Lucia. Together let us win this war. Be a soldier, together we can beat this corona.
So you don't become the next case. Avoid touching your face. I'm sure you've been told so. Handshakes and hugging her up, no, no.
Advice give you the please. Cover your mouth and your nose if you cough or sneeze.
Practice social distancing and avoid large social gatherings.
Together let us win this war. Be a soldier for St. Lucia. Together let us win this war. St. Lucia be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.
For further information, please contact the hotline at 311 or the Bureau of Health Education at 468-5349.
to the elderly, no one's been spared. It's a state of emergency, everyone is running scared. But like a knight in shining armor, you've been there. We can see a brighter tomorrow because you're here. Thanks for working on the front line. You bring us home. Thanks for working on the front line. Don't know how you cope. Thanks for working on the front line. My angels in disguise. Thanks for working on the front line. You bring tears of joy to my eyes. Firefighters, first responders, putting their lives on the line. All the nurses and doctors, the work you do is so divine. The police traffic officers, sacrificing every day. And all your family members, God protect you all, we pray.